I've come out to Anderson Park today to let the dogs have a bit of a sniff around. Unfortunately, we had to cancel yesterday's birthday party because of the weather. We had a bit of a storm roll in, a thunderstorm, with some very, very heavy rain. And considering it was an outdoor party at the park, we weren't able to go ahead, unfortunately, so we have cancelled it. We were going to reschedule, but we're a bit short of weekends before the end of the year. So we've just called it, and we'll get the dogs together with their friends another day. We did make them a lovely cake that they'll have a little bit of a piece of later today, and then we'll share some pieces with their friends, I think. But Angus had his stitches out today, and his ear's healing up beautifully, so we're pretty happy about that. That was his last checkup post-surgery, so he's yeah, essentially back to normal. He's pretty happy. No issues whatsoever. In contrast to yesterday's terrible weather, it's actually been a beautiful day. It's just after 8 o'clock at night now. We've left it nice and late to get the dogs out because it was so hot it wouldn't have been safe for their delicate little paws on the concrete. Even though we stick to the grass, I think it's just too much risk of heat stroke getting them out during the day on such a hot day. Not just the heat either, it was pretty humid, so it would have been very, very uncomfortable for them. So they spent the day playing inside. We've got the toy box out to keep them entertained. They do have a pretty good selection of dog toys, so they enjoyed that. Angus is off. Here comes Millie. Come on, Millie. Good pups. Alrighty, the dogs have had a good little play around on the grass here, so I think we're going to get them on home before it gets too dark. See, Millie's a little bit tired. She's had a nice little rest after her play. Good girl. Are you ready to go home? You ready to go home, Millie Moo? Alright, it's time to head on home. Come on, Angus. Come on, Millie. Let's go. Good boy, Angus. Alright, we've just sliced the birthday cake for the dogs. As you can see, Millie looks pretty excited to have some. We'll just get some for her. Are you ready, Millie? Alright, here we go. Is Angus here? Oh, good boy, Angus. Are you ready? Oh, what do you think? So the carrot cake I've made is dog friendly. It's full of peanut butter. No added sugars. Just have a bit of honey, but no refined sugars. Oh, Millie, you really want some cake? Alright, just give me a second. Here's the cake. Oh, Millie. Nicely. Nicely. Alright, come on. Hang on. Let's get you guys some cake. I'm not sure how I'm going to get this on camera. We're going to stop and pop them down. Alright, here we go. There we go. They look like they're enjoying it. Now, I don't think they're going to last long. Oh. Millie, you've left some of your icing. Now the icing looks, oh, Angus has got it. Looks just like a pipe, well, as close to a piped buttercream as possible, but it's actually just a really soft boiled potato whipped up with some natural yogurt. So that actually went really well. Looks like the dogs enjoyed it. The plates are clean. I'm just going to take care of the last few crumbs. Alrighty, Angus, what do you think? Was it a good cake? Good boy. Alrighty, good night, hounds. We head off to bed.